It is a never-mentioned, slightly embarrassing but nevertheless essential facet of free market capitalism that it does not care about reasons. In fact, it will often reward lucky idiots. You can be a certifiable lunatic with an IQ of 80, but if you stumble blindly on an underserved market niche at the right moment, you will be handsomely rewarded. Equally, you can have all the MBA's money can buy, and, if you launch your genius idea a year too late, or too early, you will fail. To people who see intelligence as the highest virtue, this all seems hopelessly unmeritocratic, but that's what makes markets so brilliant. They are happy to reward and fund the necessary, regardless of the quality of reasoning. Perhaps people don't deserve to be rewarded for being lucky, but a system that did not ensure the survival of lucky accidents would lose most of its value. Evolutionary progress, after all, is the product of lucky accidents. Similarly, a system of business that kept empty restaurants, say, open through subsidy, simply because there seemed to be some good reasons for their continued existence, would not lead to happy outcomes. The theory is that free markets are principally about maximizing efficiency, but in truth, free markets are not efficient at all. Admiring capitalism for its efficiency is like admiring Bob Dylan for his singing voice. It is to hold a healthy opinion for an entirely ridiculous reason. The market mechanism is loosely efficient, but the idea that efficiency is its main virtue is surely wrong, because competition is highly inefficient. Where I live, I can buy groceries from about 8 different places. I'm sure it would be much more efficient if Waitrose, M&S, Lidl and the rest were merged into one huge great grocery haul of the people. The missing metric here is semi-random variation. Truly free markets trade efficiency for market-tested innovation that is heavily reliant on luck. The reason this inefficient process is necessary is because most of the achievements of consumer capitalism were never planned and are explicable only in retrospect, if at all. For instance, very few companies ever tested the effects of offshoring their call center operations to countries with low labor costs. It simply became the fashionable thing to do. Such was the level of enthusiasm for cost reduction. The following is a perfect illustration of the tendency of modern business to pretend that economics is true, even when it isn't. London's West End theatres often send out emails to people who have attended their productions in the past, to encourage them to book tickets, and it was the job of an acquaintance of mine who worked as a marketing executive for a theatre company to send out these emails. Over time, she learned something that defied conventional economic rules. It seemed that if you sent out an email promoting a play or musical, you sold fewer tickets if you included an offer for reduced price tickets with the email. Conversely, offering tickets at the full price seemed to increase demand.